Alright, like I said, I wasn't going to give this Canik Mete MC9 back to its rightful fucking owner. I'm not. Well, I wasn't planning on it. He's been calling me all week. Yesterday, he even drove by my fucking house, and I didn't return his phone calls. So I was like, yeah, I'm not giving you the fucking gun back, whether my wife likes it or not. I'm keeping it. So then he threatens me with calling his fucking dad and fucking Uncle Moreno and shit like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'll beat the fuck out of both of them. So then, an hour later, his mom calls. So basically, I'm gonna make one more video, and then I'm gonna probably hand the gun over to her later on today. So don't want beef with moms and shit. But anyway, no, he's gonna pick his gun up probably later on. So anyway, it kind of was avoiding him by accident. But anyway, he's gonna have to get his gun back, and so I'm gonna have to fucking move on or buy a new one. So for the last drill that I'm gonna be doing with it for I don't know how long, I'm gonna draw from Appendix to 25 yards steel. It's a 10-inch steel plate out there. It's like 2.5 feet off the ground, so it's kind of low. So I'm gonna run that versus my P365. So kind of it's like a 1 versus 1 since they're similar. So we can look and check and see the differences in the gun. I don't want to drop his holster. But the 365 is a little smaller. Height wise, they're about the same with the 12 round mags in. This one's a lot more flush. There's a little pinky extension on this one, and then the Canik is a little longer, and it's possibly slightly a little bit wider. This is the Wilson Combat grip module that's got the little palm swell on it. So that made a big difference. If you've shot the 365, you know that little tiny grip. People were using Hogues and stuff like that. So this has the Holosun, the 6 MOA red dot. It's the 407K, and this has the Canik Mi Pro or whatever. So I think it's a 3 MOA red dot. I think. I don't think it was a 2, but this one's auto adjusting. This has auto adjusting and shit like that, but I keep it set. So I have the 12 round magazines, and we're just gonna draw the first shot at let's say shit, I guess we'll just do the 12 shots, and I'll just call them out and see what they are, and then I'll probably add them all up and then do an average at 12. So I don't even know if I'll even shit. Let's just go and see what the fastest one out of all 12 is. Maybe take the 3 fastest and kind of go from there. We'll figure something out. But I mean, if there is an obvious difference, then there's going to be an obvious difference. So hopefully you can see the steel and still see me. Can you check that real quick? See if you can see me right here and the steel.
Yeah, good.
All right, cool. So I'll get loaded up, and I'll start with the SIG first, the 365, which I should be more familiar with, but I don't shoot very often because I've been carrying the PDP more than anything. But I've shot about a month ago maybe, but I've shot this almost every week. The last 2 weeks, fairly amount of time. So let's just see, and we'll take the best 3 possibly. So I'll call them out. I'll have the timer on me. I'll just yell them out, and then I'll watch it and figure out what it is, and then put it at the end. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, I'm gonna basically do 3 or 12 from this one, and then unless I get under a second or something. But that's 25 yards. That's steel. I know because I have it marked out. So anyway, let's just get to it. Load the gun. All right, haven't shot this gun in a while. Not making excuses, but the chances of you even shooting these little guns that far, I don't know. It's up to you whether you decide you may have to do it. But let's just see what we can do with them. So here we go. Miss. But that was a 154 miss. Slightly to the right. Hit the wood. A 181. Missed that grip. 188. Haven't had a shot yet. A lot harder than I remember. Here we go. 158. To the right and low. 166. All right, I messed that up. First hit, 174, 25 yards. See how many we got left. $175. $170, but a miss. $157. All right, messed that up. One more time. This again. Got two more. 157. Try it again. All right. I'm having issues with the grip coming out with this little gun. I don't remember having that issue with the other gun. Seems like it has more to grab onto. But anyway, let's just keep going. We got two more. $203 and one more. All right, didn't have my hand ready. Here we go. $176. I think a 1.5 something was the fastest. I'll have to look through it and go from there. It felt like I was having a lot of trouble with my hand not being where I wanted it when I was taking those shots. So either I went ahead and took the shots and I missed, or I took the shot and it was a 1.7 or less or more. But yeah, it's 25 yards. You may never ever have to use this gun that far, but I was right around the area, but I was having a hard time getting my hand where I wanted it. So let's go ahead and swap over to the Canic and let's see if I get more than the 3 or 4 hits I got. All right, let's finish up with the Canic. Same 12 rounds. Let's just see. I don't remember what I zeroed the SIG. I thought maybe 10 yards. But this one, it was roughly 10 yards zero, and I might have checked it like to see what it was at 15. I'm pretty sure I did not do it at 25. But let's see what we got at 25. Yeah, let's just check it out. So stand by. Shooting the same ammo, 115 grain reman stuff from 2A. Here we go. That's a hit. It's a 172. It's another hit, a 160. Already I could tell a difference. I'm not fumbling around for my hand to cover some of that grip. So here we go again. Miss, but a 144. $158. $147. All right, I think this gun's already beat the 365, but let's just go ahead and finish it out. Here we go. Miss. 161. $165. 141. I've been doing them both ways on both guns. I was clearing just with my left first. I always prefer to do with both hands. They say it's slower, but I'm having better results coming up with both hands, ensuring I don't miss any of my shirt or it not clipping on the right side. So I've been going back and forth almost every draw. So the fastest seems to be grabbing with both hands for me personally. .154 miss. .146. A .133. This gun, so far it's better. I mean, I'm gonna finish out the ammo just for the hell of it, but I got one shot left, so here we go. One more. .147. So at least 4 shots I can remember under 150. As a .147, like a .141, another .14 something maybe, and then that .133. So running them back to back, I could try, since I got warmed up, I could try that gun 2 more times, the SIG, but let's try it 2 more times. All right, so far the Canic is beating the SIG at 25 yards. This is just with me personally. I don't have big hands anyway, so think of that what you will, but we're gonna go ahead and shoot 3 more with the 365 just to see that now that I'm warmed up, since I shot this one first, maybe it wasn't fair, but let's just try if I can get anywhere under the 150. Here we go. Way too long, took me a while to grab my hand on it. Here we go. .207. .157. Probably the best one. .154. Yeah, I don't. Hold on. It doesn't even seem close, if I'm being honest. 25 yards with this holster that this gun came with versus this is the, I think this is the T-Rex sidecar or whatever the hell it was called. So it's the older version where it's all one mold, but I mean, it's basically the same width. The only thing is this one is centered and this one's more to the right. This gun also cants this way, and this one I have it set up for almost straight up and down, and this one sits more towards the center, like around my belly button, and this one I have it slightly off to the right. I don't know how much of that plays into the what the anyway, it's fucking hot, so I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. I don't know how much that has to do with drawing the gun, but getting my hand and trying to get the grip on for some precision at 25 yards. This one was a hell of a lot easier, and I think it's probably because this right here is wider, longer from front to back, the strap, versus this one. Even though the palm swell, it may be a little thicker, that's just not doing it for me. The thicker, it should be longer. If I know you may prefer the opposite, but for this setup, and then this has different adjustable back straps, so I don't know which one is on this one right now. It doesn't say, so I'm not sure which one this one is, but there's ones to make them bigger, I think. I don't think this is the biggest one, but a little disappointed in this gun as long as I've had it versus this gun that's not even mine. So even though I got to give this back because his time is it
12:30.
Shit, his mom's picking it up right now at 1, so we gotta hurry up and get the fuck out of here. You know, I don't want no drama, but anyway, he'll be picking it up later. So the price was a lot cheaper, I believe, for this gun. Oh, I did get this gun. I don't remember if it was 500. I think I got my wife's at $3.99 when it was on sale, so I might have paid 5. I don't think it was 6 for this, but clearly I got more. You'll get more with this than this, because all this is extra shit. This isn't the way the gun came originally. This is the FCU. Remember, the fire control unit in the 365 is what's serialized. That's the weapon. So basically, it's in a different grip, and this isn't the original slide. I had swapped it out for one that was cut and Cerakoted, but the FCU is the original deal. So anyway, at 25 yards, draw the first shot. We have a winner, and that's the Canic, and that's just me personally with my extra medium-sized hands. So think of that what you will. But yeah, I probably really end up getting this, going out and buying one since I have to give it back. But anyway, thanks.